Hey there, Zompire here, and welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. So we came back to this kind of blighted acid bristleback site as it's the closest checkpoint to our need to know. So let's go ahead and continue traveling along this route, getting as many checkpoints as we can along the way. Oh, we've got an unknown hunting ground over here. I mean, this works out great. I mean, I'm not going to do the hunting ground right now, but it's nice to have. It's also nice to buy the pieces. While we're here, we may as well just... I don't think we're going to need any more Brustgrass Tusk anytime soon. Don't think I need anything for Grazer or the Spike Snap. But they're also easy enough too. For now, I'll just sell that stuff. So I can already upgrade the Guardian Caster. Actually, I don't think I'm going to end up using it, so I'm probably not going to upgrade it. Did it change my mission? Yeah, it changed my mission. I mean, I can do some hunting for pigs here, but okay, got that marked, which is good. Got another one that's that direction, so let's give it the campfire.
Going gently.
Fire claw sight. Of course, I'm going right to it. You don't see shit. You don't see shit. Of course, it's the Colostrum.
Right. Because claws and shredding jaws were enough, apparently.
Okay. Infiltrator. Equip. I think that makes its way to him. Fuckity fuck 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 fuck. Like, give me just a second. I guess.
Regala must be licking her wounds now. Lieutenant, guys, you showed us that Regala's rebellion cannot last. Outlander?
That spear is a weapon of real strength.
Well, how many do you have?
We should look to the defense.
Ooh, you can sell me both large health and stamina potions. You're a merchant after my own heart. Melee pit.
Let our blades seek Regala. Together we share this difference.
Nice to unlock a couple different things.
Now imagine doing that as a behemoth.
This isn't over. Regala will gather.
Honor the Tanakh. Do that again, Outlander.
Do that again. Okay. There, I jumped.
Stupid enough to refuse the chief's word. Well, good thing I have a little something called
Outlander.
All blades against Sir.
Okay. Splash, sharp shot bow. That actually sounds pretty interesting.
My stock will be here next time.
May your blade strike true.
Okay. I just wanted to check to see what equipment they had, as well as get that campfire spot.
If you walk by, strike true
There
as
walks
lieutenant.
Hikaro's champion.
Hikaru's off. We walk in strength.
But did I exit the wrong way?
Find truth in battle.
Thornmarsh. Quite a sight, isn't it? Never thought I'd find myself this deep into Tanakh territory.
Have you run into any trouble?
I've been keeping my head down. Had to duck into the swamps a couple of times to avoid Tanakh patrols.
Well, I'm here now, so spill it. who is Amatis, really?
Like I said before, he helped me put a stop to a hunter-killer machine out in the wilds. At first, he thought I was just another hunter from the lodge who only cared about the biggest machine trophy. And I thought he was just a grouchy hermit living in the woods. But then he trusted me with the truth, told me how the Red Raids took everything from him. Seeing that side of him, I don't know, changed things.
You love him, don't you?
I think I might, yeah.
Then why did you part ways?
When he told me how he failed to save the woman from his past, I told him how I made peace with my father and brother's deaths. He realized he needed to do the same on his own.
Wait. When we searched that Red Raid's battlefield together, you said he'd lost someone close to him there. I thought you meant a fellow soldier.
She was. Women aren't allowed to serve in the Karja army, but Nessa disguised herself so she could. Amatis kept her secret. When he left to come out west, he promised he'd send word that he was all right, but his letter never came.
So you set out to find him.
And when we do, I'll have words for him for leading us on this wild goose chase.
Well, at least I kind of understand now. Amatis thought Nessa died on the battlefield, but when he learned that the Tenaks took prisoners back west, he kept going. So I guess now we find this prison, the Rot.
I did some scouting while I was waiting. I think I might have found the way.
Lead on then. Do you think Nessa might still be alive?
I doubt it. Any Karja prisoners from the Red Raids would have been killed or returned home by now.
Then what's Amatis after?
I think he just needs to know.
Ha! Over here, you flaming hunk of scrap!
That's him!
Fireclaw's right on his heels.
I'm not coming alone. Come on.
Alana?
We've got your back! Not now! Think you can dodge my arrow?
Talana,
You were supposed to let me know you were okay.
I was going to send the message right after I crossed into the desert with an Oseram caravan. But when it became clear that the tunnel had collapsed behind us, I figured the only thing I could do was press on. Seeing as you found a way out here, however, clearly I was wrong. I'm sorry. The last thing I wanted was to worry you.
So, you must be Amatis.
And you must be Aloy. Talana's told me a lot about you. And I guess you must know about me.
A little. We know you're headed for the rot. But what are you hoping to find there?
A clue. Or a shred of one. Anything about Nessa's fate. Maybe she died on the battlefield. Or maybe she wasted away in that prison. Either way, I have to know.
Talana told me about you and Nessa during the Red Raids. That you kept her secret.
We were both assigned to the Southern Spear Division. Our orders were to push into Tenakth territory through the tunnel. She was proud to serve the Sundom at first. But as the atrocities mounted, we both saw the raids for what they were.
And the two of you grew close?
We did what we could to protect innocent lives. It felt like we were the only ones who objected to the slaughter. And yes, we were close. Until the Battle of the Burning Blooms.
What happened at the Battle of the Burning Blooms?
I had intel that the Tenakth forces were greater than we had anticipated. I tried to convince my commander to halt the attack. He was a drunken lout. And when I threatened to reveal his incompetence to Karja High Command, he pulled a knife on me. So I killed him.
In self-defense.
It was still murder. I was condemned. But I thought at least I could still save Nessa. I was too late. By the time I got to the battle, the fields were already burning. Our soldiers slaughtered or missing. What's more, the commander I had killed was from a powerful noble house. They put a bounty on my head. Been on the run ever since.
The Red Raids are long over. Sun King Avad would pardon you if he knew...
The Sun King can't help me.
A pardon from Avad won't stop bounty hunters eager to claim their prize.
So, you and Talana, sounds like the two of you had an adventure out in the wilds.
Clawstriders, a hunter-killer, mercenaries, a shell snapper. Nothing could get in her way.
A scruffy hermit in the woods certainly tried.
That was foolish of him, in hindsight.
Loading.
Well, we're here now, so let's head to the rot.
I can't ask you to come with me. I feel bad enough you've come this far.
I didn't come all this way just to leave you now. We'll see this through together.
I know better than to try to talk you out of it. Come then. The rot's not far. The rot's along the shore, but we'll have to stick to the woods to avoid being seen.
How did you find it?
And we got 3 or 4 more episodes of content unlocked from this.
There it is. The rot.
Those are Regalis rebels. They're waging civil war against the rest of the Tenakth. They must have taken over the prison.
Then they would have killed any of the guards. They were my last hope of finding out if Nessa was there.
Maybe not. There might still be some clue inside.
Even after all this time?
Aloy can see much more than you or I.
And let's do it. Any scrap of hope is better than nothing.
We'll have to find another way in. The front gate looks impenetrable.
And there's no way we're scaling those walls.
You two stay here. I'll see if I can find another way in and get that gate open. I should check around the sides. Might be a way in from the water.
sneaky sneak.
Anybody else notice anything out of the ordinary?
Whoa. I don't think they should have been able to see me, but it's working.
Gotta get to the main gate to let Talana and Amadas in.
Anything to report?
If the enemy approaches, they won't get by me.
Didn't work out how I wanted, so but that's fine.
What's the word? My blade is ready.
Might be a good time to let Talana and Amadas in.
Don't nod off. Who's that? Come on, there's movement.
Steady.
Better not be a false alarm.
Calm down. If I can get the main gate open, Talana and Amadas can help me clear out the rest of this place.
Am I the only one who saw that? You want to search? Let's search. Outlander! Intruder!
Well,
You can still hear me. Wait. Fire at will. There's a chance we still hit them. Death won't come swiftly for you.
You, come on my way.
There you are.
You! Help them! Firing!
She'll cave soon enough.
Still in this fight.
interesting. Interesting. Okay.
Gotta get to the main gate to let Talana and Amadas in.
give me the latest. Itching for a fight.
Might be a good time to let Talana and Amadas in.
There's movement. What's that? Get out there and look.
Oop.
I need help here!
Main game. Talana and Amadas can help me with the rest of this place.
Suffer! Firing! Let us out!
Hold on. As soon as the coast is clear.
You! With me! I want them both! This is the area to search! No! They're over there!
Fuck.
You'll suffer!
She's hit!
Let's make it personal!
For the rebellion!
We've got to help!
Okay.
I needed that.
Now, we need to be quick about this!
This is coming with me.
Okay, I think we're doing pretty good.
You're mine!
visual glitches started happening.
Better get that main gate open for Talana and Amatis.
Wait, did that just... Did I complete some? I don't know what it's saying that.
End of the line, Outlanders.
That device is gonna call a machine. Alright, I think that's the end of it.
Hear that?
Here. Door's locked, but that last rebel had a key on it.
Freed by Karja. Have we not been humiliated enough?
It's not their fault you were locked up in your own prison.
I'm looking for information about a Karja soldier. She might have been a prisoner here 5 years back. Her name was Nessa.
The Karja Nessa was here. I killed her myself.
Nessa.
I'll handle this. Go secure the grounds.
It's you, isn't it? Nessa, how?
It's
Why?
Rataka.
Let me get this straight. You were Nessa. You were brought here as a prisoner during the Red Raids and then became Tenakth?
The Karja forbid women from military service. I lived my life pretending, ashamed of who I really was. But the Tenakth measure a soldier only by their strength and resolve. So I took my place among them.
Nessa. Rataka. I've mourned you for 5 years. Why didn't you let me know you were alive?
I had a new life. I wasn't going back. Not even for you, Amadis.
The way Amadis talked about your time together, I thought you'd still care about him.
It was 5 years ago.
I didn't abandon you. Before the battle, I tried to get Godiah to call off the attack, but of course, he didn't listen. I ended up killing him.
Then he got what he deserved.
I ran for the battlefield to find you. But you were already gone by the time I got there.
I didn't know. But even if I did, I mourned you, and then I moved on.
If you were brought here as a prisoner, how did you become Tenakth?
I knew it was only a matter of time before the Tenakth killed me and the others who were held captive. But one day, one of their soldiers stopped in front of my cell, asked how a woman had ended up fighting for the Mad Sun King. As he spoke, I realized he was once Karja.
Fashav.
I heard how he fell at the embassy. He deserved a better death than that. The other prisoners he condemned to death, but he convinced the Tenakth to let me fight for my life. I won through blood and blade. I became Rataka, and never looked back.
You were willing to wear a disguise so that you could serve in the Karja army. Do you miss being Karja at all?
No. The Red Raids showed me there was no honor in fighting for the Karja. And when my comrades and I were brought here as prisoners, we knew no one would ever come for us.
I would have, had I known.
It's better this way. Beneath my Karja armor, I found I had the blood of a Tenakth.
So if you became Tenakth, how did you end up as a prisoner here again?
My squad was ordered to retake the Rot from Regala's rebels. We failed.
Considering how much Regala seems to hate the Karja, I'm surprised her rebels let you live.
You're right. I'd be dead if they knew. But few Tenakth remember who I once was.
What will you do now?
You've taken back the Rot. My squad will ensure it stays that way.
So this is it? After everything we've been through, this is goodbye?
It has to be. My place will always be here, and yours is back east. I'm sorry that you've suffered. You deserve better than how the last 5 years have treated you. I'll make sure you're granted safe passage out of the lowland. Consider it Nessa's final farewell.
At least
That's
now
right.
you know the truth.
Somehow it hurts worse. He must think I'm an idiot.
No, I just think you have a lot to figure out. I'll take you back east to the Sendem. After that, I don't know.
Talana, I understand. I'm sorry it came to this.
Me too. Give me an Aloy a moment.
Are you alright?
To be honest, no.
What's going to happen between you two?
I'm not sure. He clearly has a lot more feelings to sort through. And I won't be anyone's second choice. I want you to have this. For seeing this through with me. No hawk could ask for a better thrush. Or a better friend.
So, I guess this is it then. you're heading back east.
I think I'll hang around Barren Light for a while before returning to Meridian. If you find yourself back that way, look for me there.
I will. Safe travels, Talana. Maybe I should check in with her the next time I'm at Barren Light.
Completed, need to know. Ultra shot. Low health range, low health melee. I usually if I'm low health, then they're good for me. At range, I'm usually fine on not getting hit.
Seems like she could use a shoulder to lean on.
You know what? Let's go ahead, head to Barren Light End. We haven't talked to many people, but this is the end of a quest line. I'll post these into the box. I can't quite reach.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I'm guessing Amadas went on his way?
We parted once we were inside the gates. I promised I'd see him back to the Sundom, and I did.
I'm sorry you went through all of that just to break things off in the end.
I'm not.
Really?
I don't want to be with him while he's still holding on to Nessa. Maybe he'll never let go. Or maybe when he's figured himself out. Who knows? All I can
rough.
say right now is that there's no one quite like him.
That sounds complicated.
Taking down a Thunderjaw is easier. One day you'll know what I mean.
I don't know about that.
That's what I used to say. As for me, I have the Hunter's Lodge to get back to. Thrushes to train, bigoted nobles to boot out. But hey, look, the one good thing out of all of this mess was that I got to spend time with you again.
I'll miss you, Talana.
Well, whenever you take down a big machine out there, just remember that I'm back east taking down something bigger.
Okay, you're on.
Come here.
It looks like I have friends.
Until we meet again.
Okay. And we're right here, so let's talk to these.
Gentlemen, I'm glad to see you out of that cell.
Did you get them?
I got them. The Eclipse are done. For good.
You hear that? She did our job for us. Again.
And survived to tell the tale, which we wouldn't have.
Thanks for believing me, Savior.
You were telling the truth.
See? At least someone around here listens to me.
Okay, well, this episode's gone on a little bit long, but it's still been a good episode. So we'll end it here, and I'll figure out what we're going to do in the next episode next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.